Alright, A, admit it, this is a great shot. B, if you want to know how I got to make this incredibly awesome looking setup, then, well yeah, I'm going to show you, so let's dive into it. So as you can see, this is an iOS 14 based setup. You got those widgets, you got the iOS icons, except there is a twist. You can obviously see that it is a very dark black and white approach, mainly black, and credit where credit is due, this was kind of inspired by Android Output on Instagram. Go check them out if you want to, but it looks really cool, and I wanted to show you. Now, first thing you're gonna need is a number of apps and a black and white wallpaper. So an app where you can get a number of quality wallpapers is called Wally, but if you want this exact wallpaper, there is a link in the description below. And well, for the rest of the apps, number one, you're gonna need Nova Launcher. Nova Launcher is free, go ahead and get that. And I gotta be honest with you, this entire video isn't exactly free, but you're gonna be spending just under about £5 or dollars for a quality setup that's gonna last you for life. My opinion, worth it. For the icons, you're gonna need iOS 14 black icon pack. This is paid, but if you have the patience and you have the skill, then you can make your set of icons in Photoshop and just import them onto your phone if you want to. But yeah, that's what you need for the icons. You also need Kwgt for the widgets, and you also need Kwgt Pro, which is paid. On top of that, the final paid app is iOS widgets for Kwgt. And that's it for the apps that you need. And having downloaded those apps, that is all you need to be able to create this setup. Now, the last step that you need to do is follow the step-by-step instructions that I'm about to give you in order to create this incredibly unique, beautiful, dark, just amazing setup. So, yeah, let's dive into it. So with everything downloaded, all you need to do is open Nova Launcher. Do all the default settings except for your theme, change it to dark, and then go into your settings by holding on the home screen. Click Select Default Launcher and choose Nova Launcher. Then remove everything off of the home screen. Go into your settings, go into Home Screen, Dock, and disable the dock. Once you've done that, head into Look and Feel from the main settings, go into Icon Style, change the icon pack to iOS 14 black icons, change the shape to rounded square, enable Reshape Legacy icons, and disable Normalize icon size. Head back into Look and Feel, scroll to the bottom, go into App Search Background Color, and change the color to 85, 85, 85. Set that, and then that's all you need to do for Look and Feel. Now we're back in the main settings, go into the home screen, change the grid to 7x4. Head into Icon Layout, change the size to 145% and disable labels. Then click onto padding and change the size to large by large. Click done, make sure search bar placement is none, and then go into page indicators and use the 3 dots. Now remain in the home screen settings and then scroll all the way up and click on dock. Once you're in the dock, enable it and then change the dock icons to 4 and the icon layout to match the desktop with labels off. Make sure the padding is large by large. Click done and then head into dock background. Once you're in dock background, hit custom and then make sure all the settings are on round. Tick padding and make sure all the percentages are at 60%. Then click done, making sure your transparency is in 0%. Then hit into the color icon, go into the setting in the bottom right and make sure your color is 1F, 1F, 1F. Then you're done with that, making sure all the settings are right. Head into the main settings and go into App Drawer. Your default grid size should be 6x5, make sure it is if it isn't. Then head into Icon Layout, untick Match Desktop Size, make the icon size 130% and disable labels. Then go into Background Color and use the same color that we used for the App Search background, which was 85, 85, 85. Make sure the top bar is Search and then go into Search Bar Style, use the round option, click the magnifying glass, and then make sure the transparency is 0% and go into the color and make sure it is 0000000. Then back into App Drawer, make sure swipe up to close is enabled and make sure page indicator is ticked off, so not ticked, and make sure the scroll accent color is 0A, 0A, 0A. Set that, and that's it for the App Drawer. Now heading into folders. Then click into Windows Style, make sure the mode is immersive, make sure card background is on, make sure the corner radius is 26 dp and the transparency is 0%. Make sure the grid is 3x3 and make sure the scroll is horizontal. Then head back into folders and then icon layout. Make sure labels are off and it's 145%. Make the transition animation zoom. Then in folder icon appearance, make it line, make it rounded, untick clip to background, and make the color 85, 85, 85. Press OK, set it, and you're good. And finally, make sure the transparency is 0%. Then that's you for folders. Head back into the main settings and then go into the search bar at the top and search for Google, and then you'll come up with this option saying Google Discover. Click on Google Discover and it will take you to this link to download Nova Google Companion. Press download Nova Google Companion. Press download again if you get the option. Make sure it downloads, and then when you can, press open, install. It's gonna load for a few seconds. Open it again, press OK, and then head back into Nova Launcher settings. Head into integrations if it's not already there. Tick Google Discover. Make sure the theme is dark and the transition is overlay. And then finally go into main settings, then gestures and input. Make sure the swipe down is set to expand notification. Make sure double tap is set to open the app search, and make sure swipe up is set to open the app drawer. Then that's it for the settings, and now let's make the home screen. Obviously it's up to you what you do with your home screen, but I got Chrome, camera, phone, and messages for the dock, and then you can get 8 apps, put them in 2x2s in the top left and the bottom right of the home screen. Then hold on the home screen, go into widgets, and scroll down to Kwgt widgets. Choose 2x2 Kwgt or 4x2 if you want a different widget. Now if you're going to do 2x2s, get 4 of them, put them in place, hold on to them, and press padding for each single one. Then click on them and you will get to choose from the widgets that we got earlier. So choose your widgets for each individual one. Once you choose one, go into globals and untick labels so it looks cleaner. Press save and you're done. Now just do this for each one of the Kwgt widgets, and that is literally it. If you want to do a second home screen, you can do a second home screen, but that is how you do it. You got the Google Discover, you got the app drawer, you got the home screen, and you got the app search. So that's that. I hope you guys were able to follow along. I know it was a bit quick, but yeah, that's the setup. That's how you make it. I saw it once on Instagram. I decided it was worth trying out. I tried to make it and it ended up working out really well, and I was like, yo, let's make a video. So I hope it was worth it. I have done an unboxing on the Note 20 Ultra along with many other tech videos, but if you haven't seen the unboxing yet, it is in the top right corner, so go check it out. And a review is coming out soon. Next up, we're getting the Galaxy Z Fold 2 as soon as it ships out. Please, 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 please subscribe if you haven't already, because it really helps me out, and especially liking and commenting, that really helps as well with the algorithm and pushing out the video in order for me to just grow. Also, I recommend you checking out my Instagram and Twitter at the Romeo Nagar, especially my Instagram. DROID TECH in your feed, behind the scenes, all of that. You know what's coming up with my videos. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Salam.